Hey, yo. Another update to the face-to-face with developers. These are additional notes that they just released on the Rise of Kingdoms official Discord. And it's going to go through the timetable. We asked for it. I did an in-game suggestion asking for a timetable so players can prepare, and we've got it. So we're going to talk about how this has implications for your account, what you can expect while we go through Pincer 2.0 and Delta 2.0. So stick around while we go through it all and what it means for you right now. Hey everybody, I'm your boy War Daddy Chadsky. I do videos for Rise of Kingdoms as a sponsored creator, and I do them all the time. If you would be so kind, throw a like on here. You get any kind of entertainment out of this, or if it helps you with your account, please throw that like. Helps out the video and the channel. If you're not subscribed, consider doing so. I got to get that updated. We are well over 80,000 subscribers now, and we're in the middle of our video giveaways where I give a $10 flux for every single video. Now, since I did 2 videos today, I'm going to grab 2 comments from that Pelagius video. And here was the second comment I grabbed from King Nothing. Okay, this talks about Pelagius changing him from an epic to a legendary commanders. And King Nothing says absolutely no use for him in SOC. Definitely a waste of $3. Well, at least you can get gold heads from it, I guess, from the Writer of History little bundle. But you're not wrong, King Nothing. So you're the winner of our $10 flux, the second one from that video. And if you want to enter to win, all you have to do is put a comment down in the comment section. I love interacting down there. I love getting involved with you guys and being a part of the community. So do that. You enter to win, and then I will announce the winners in the next video. So this is what we've got. I'm showing Chin here, but this is what we have for Pincer, right? And we went through this thing when it came to the announcement that they made in their face-to-face with developers. All right, before we get into that, this is the original face-to-face with developers, and it went through this. Now, this was released like last week, and the big thing here was on question 7. I did a video about this and got a crazy response from it, and it talked about upcoming formations, and it said we currently plan to release Pincer 2 formation armaments around August 26. Okay, that was a real big surprise because now from our standpoint, Delta is made for combo calves, Pincer is made for smite with infantry, okay? And the current Pincer setup right now is already broken. Like we've already talked about this at length. The current Pincer setup for infantry is already really good. Delta is lacking. Calves are lacking. Like we know this. And so whether or not you agree with them coming out with Pincer 2.0 before they do Delta 2.0, none of that really matters. The fact is they're giving us Pincer 2.0 in August. Now you got to remember that we got Wedge 2.0 on March 21st, I think. So within 5 months that we got Wedge 2.0 inscriptions, now we're going to get Pincer 2.0 inscriptions. Okay, they originally said 6 months, and now they're going to say 5. Okay, so we're going to August, and they make the announcement just 4 months after, they put out Wedge 2.0 that they make the announcement, and then 5 months after Wedge 2.0, they're going to release Pincer 2.0. Okay, the hard part for this is that there are only certain ways to get these conversion stones, right? And you get them obviously with conversion fragments from the dispatch, and that's really the only way you can get them now. They took them out of the KVK shop. They used to have them over here in the KVK shop when it came to your different rewards that you could get. You could get conversion stones. You could get up to 10 of them, I believe, in a KVK. Well, now we have to just bank on it coming in the dispatch. And people are getting mad about this because they're not getting as many conversion stone. We also put an in-game suggestion that people have put out before, but got to make sure and give credit there. I think Ruz was the first one to actually do that to make sure nobody gets upset about that. So the in-game suggestion that we put up was that, hey, if you're going to make it to where we've got to go convert, okay, we've got to go convert a legendary inscription, and we want to convert that to the same formation, right? that we are able to do it with less of a burden, because it costs 10 conversion stones to convert a special inscription from Wedge 1.0 to Wedge 2.0. We were saying, hey, if you want to do it like where it's only 5 conversion stones if you're staying within the same formation. And so that was another one that we put up when it came to the different recommendations. But I'll pull this up. Okay, that's where we are. But then today, they gave us the new announcement that they have. What is this? Is it down here? Yep. Here is the face-to-face with developers, okay, and additional notes. Since the launch of the face-to-face, we've received a lot of feedback from governors regarding the formation plans. We have also noticed part of the content may have not been clearly expressed, which may lead to confusion. With these additional notes, we aim to further clarify them and share the current plans, okay? So they do confirm that we are getting a new round of Pincer in August. They're not changing from that. It doesn't matter what I say about it. They're not going to change from that. So that we're going to have to go through what's going to happen with Cavalry. I'll get into that in a few. But then they also say we're going to get the new Delta series in November. Okay? August to September is a month. September to October is a month. October to November is 3 months. So we only got 3 months after Pincer 2 comes out to prepare for Delta 2? I mean, they better give us other ways to do these conversion stones or get conversion stones or make it cheaper, because 3 months is not enough. For the average player, oh my gosh, like you're not going to be able to upgrade everything that you have. It's going to be really, really difficult. And then before 2027, December of 2027, all right, aside from the 2 updates above, no further updates to Wedge, Pincer, or Delta formation are planned. Okay, this is a big deal because it says December 2027. All right, that's over a year from now. So we're going to get these upgrades for Pincer and Delta coming up in the next few months. And then after that, they're not going to touch it for over a year, which I think is really good. Now, in the meantime, I would love for them to do Arch. That would be great. We need an upgrade on Arch, or we need an upgrade on Echelon. If you're really wanting to help us out in the game and you're really wanting to make things compelling, take Arch. In fact, you don't even have to upgrade Arch. Just give us these, but then give us a damn scroll slot that's actually going to work. Okay, because as we all know, when it comes to the destructive, which is the special inscription for the slow scroll slot, it is counterproductive. It does not work. It mitigates rage, doesn't give you much benefit, and we just don't even use it. And so from there, though, I digress. That is part of what they're going to do now. They're going to do Pincer and they're going to do Delta, and then until December 2027, they're not going to do anything, which is good. I think everybody can plan that way. They got to give everybody time, even though they're rolling it out very quickly for players. They got to give players time after the rollouts happen to be able to convert things. And so it looks like they're going to give us time after the fact. It just makes it to where spinners and whales can go pick this stuff up so much quicker, which I completely disagree with. I think that they ought to push off Pincer. If they're going to do Pincer, push it off till September, and then don't run Delta until next February. Like, you got to give everybody time to get conversion stones. Otherwise, whales and krakens and pay to win players are going to be able to convert immediately, and that includes me. And I don't think it's fair. That's just the way it is. It doesn't benefit me. I mean, what benefits me is this setup right here. But I am more about what's in it for the game, the health of the game. And guys, for average players, we need more time. We definitely need more time. And so they want to make the actual battlefield environment fair. They're trying to do that as best they can. So what does this mean? If they're going to stick with Pincer 2, and they're doubling down on that, and they're not going to change it, well, what does it mean? Well, we're getting Cavalry, which desperately need it. We talked at length about this. Cavalry is in a weird spot, all right? We only have really 2 commanders that are pure SOC combo commanders. Arthur is a half a commander because you can only run him primary as a combo commander. So we desperately need commanders, okay? In addition to that, the Delta is, I'm not going to say subpar, but it's definitely not as strong as Pincer is right now. They're just going to make Pincer even more powerful with the new Pincer release before the new Delta. Okay, so if we take all of that into consideration with the new Cavalry commanders that are coming out in late August, early September, expect them to be broken. Like, they have to be. Like, unless that they're just going to put Cavalry in a black hole of an abyss of being mediocre, they have to make Cavalry this guy's power with all this stuff that he does. Okay, so expect cavalry. You know what I would expect? Or you know what I want personally? Not just the field commander that's going to be on the wheel. I want cavalry to give us a rally commander, because that's what's on the slate for MGE. Give us a rally commander that's going to be busted good in the field. AoE, we can use them in the field. Give us 2 freaking Delta combo commanders, please. Okay, if you're not giving us the Pincer 2.0 is coming out before Delta, if you're not giving us the Delta 2.0 quickly, then you need to make 2 crazy good commanders, or just make the rally commander serviceable to run in the field, and then make the wheel commander for the field just off the charts good. Okay, so probably expect that at least that's what they should do if they're going to balance the game, okay? But this is the announcement that we got. So everybody plan for this, okay? You're going to need to run your dispatches every day. You're going to need to serve your conversion stones. And the other good way to do that, if you guys do spend, all right, if you are spenders in the game at all, like a low spender, the easiest way to do that is that every month, okay, just go buy the $9.99, get 1 conversion stone there, and I think the $20 one gives you 2 conversion stones. Really easy, good value, works out good. And you start getting diminishing returns at the $50 bundle and the $100 bundle, so at least go get 3 conversion stones every month by spending $30. And it sucks to say. It sucks to tell people to do that, to go spend $30 a month. But that's just where we're at. If you're going to try to do this and keep up with the Joneses, if you will, when it comes to the release for Pincer in August, and then in November, the release for Delta, then you got to just spend $1 a day and get this stuff over here when it comes to the recast and reforge, okay? That's the best way to do it, all right? And so I know it sucks, but that's where we're at, guys. That is where we're at. And so from my standpoint, I do like the fact that they're telling us exactly what the dates are so we can prepare for it. I think I would rather have more time. I would rather this be September and roll out the Pincer 2 if you're going to do Pincer 2, and then this be like February or March of 2027 to roll out the Delta. It gives everybody 6 months to save up those conversion stones. That'll really, really help. So with that, I want your comments down in the comment section. You get entered for a chance to win that $10 Flux. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I want to interact with you. Give me your thoughts on this thing. Okay, and let me know if you think the cavalry commanders are going to be busted good, since they're going to stick to Pincer 2.0 coming out in August. I hope they are, but we shall see. And with all that, man, I hope you have a great day, broskies.